Hi everyone, it's Scott. For those who don't already know me, I'm a board-certified family law lawyer in Austin, Texas, and I wanted to put this video together to show you the best way to get started with Chronodocs case timelines. Thankfully with Chronodocs, getting started is easy because it's an instant access application. All you do is go to the website and start using it. There's no login or sign up required. You just go to the web page and you start building timelines. As a first step, I would suggest you just go to the web page and experiment with it. You can start a timeline by simply adding an event and then optionally adding one or more documents to the event. You can also drag and drop one or more documents and create events from those documents. Once you're beyond experimenting and ready to build a timeline for one of your cases, I would suggest you create a login so that you can invite team members and also access the timeline from multiple devices. Start by organizing a case where you have an upcoming mediation or hearing. You will not believe how well creating timelines helps you understand, organize, and prepare your case. There's really nothing else like it. Let's go through the process of creating an event. We'll start by creating an event with a document. I love doing this at the very beginning of a case. I start by simply dragging and dropping all of the important pleadings. After I've dragged and dropped the pleadings, I click on them one by one. I'll start with the original petition. I give the event a title, or I can shortcut this by clicking Document Name so that the event is named automatically. I then select the date. I can do this manually or shortcut this by clicking Copy Date from Document and simply clicking on the date in the document. I then have the option to highlight parts of the document. I like to highlight the things that really need to be called out and that I want my team to be aware of. And I also have the option of taking notes. These will appear on the timeline, as we'll see in a bit. I then give the document one or more labels. You can think of these as categories. This is a critical step that helps me sort documents later by subject. I then add the event to the timeline. When you create an event without a document, or if you just want to create the event and add a document later, the process is very simple. You click Add Event, you create a title for the event, you provide a date, and you optionally add notes about the event. When you want to add a document, you click here, and you either drag or drop a document, or you can click to choose one. When you first use Chronodocs, there's no login, so the timeline and documents live locally in your browser. That lets you try it freely without your documents or data going anywhere. Eventually, you'll want to create an account. It's the only way to access timelines on multiple devices or to collaborate with your team. At that point, documents are end-to-end encrypted and stored in highly secure data centers, similar to what you're already using with services like ShareFile or Microsoft SharePoint. So that's all you need to know to get started. As you may know from our other videos, there's a lot more to Chronodocs, but let's just keep it simple at first. So what's the next step after this video? Go to app.chronodocs.com and just experiment with it. It's free and you don't have to sign up until you want to.